Gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Massachusetts is recognized.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. Look, let me just say that I think, as everybody knows, Democrats are focused on inflation. Tackling inflation is certainly our top priority. And let's take a look at the facts. We passed the Lower Food and Fuel Cost Act to bring down costs for families, and almost every Republican voted no. We passed the Consumer Fuel Price Gouging Prevention Act, but not a single Republican voted with us. What's the Republican solution on inflation? Who the hell knows? They haven't offered any policy ideas. They seem content cheering for President Biden to fail and for inflation to go up. In fact, Leader McConnell is holding hostage a bill to make to lower costs for families and to deal with the issue of prescription drugs. The only plan I've seen from the GOP is from Senator Rick Scott, Republican, which would raise taxes on the middle class, and raise taxes on the middle class, and put Social Security and Medicare on the chopping block. That's the same old from my friends on the other side. And I ask unanimous consent to insert into the record an MSNBC opinion article entitled, "The GOP Keeps Slamming Biden Over Inflation, but it has no solutions to offer."
Without objection.
Madam Speaker, since my friends want to change the subject, let's change the subject. Republicans right now, as we are meeting here over in the Senate, are trying to kill the PACT Act, a bill to guarantee health care to veterans with service-related cancers. This is a bill that passed the Senate originally 84-14, and it passed the House with a majority vote of 342. Many of my Republican colleagues supported that. Appreciate that. But now Republicans are trying to kill it. They're playing politics with it over in the Senate. They are putting politics ahead of people, when in fact we should be putting people ahead of politics. So while we're here having this conversation, I would urge my Republican friends to pick up the phone and call your counterparts in the Senate and say, get out of the way and do what's right for our veterans. My office is getting calls from veterans who were exposed to burn pits when they were overseas. I'm sure my Republican friends are getting calls in their offices. I mean, you don't have to agree on everything to agree on something. I thought we all agreed on this. Can we please tell Mitch McConnell and tell the Republicans to get out of the way and allow this bill to go forward? I mean, that might be a good use of time right now while we're having this conversation. With that, I reserve my balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman.